I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My hands are here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said that Liverpool will thrash United. United put on a fight. I don't know what's going on with me these days. These teams let me down. When I say City will thrash United, United end up winning the game. I was so disappointed. And now I said Liverpool give United 8. Salah gets a hat trick. Wasn't to be. Actually, Manchester United should have won the game. Fair play. What a performance. I think it was spot on by Ruben Amrin. His starting 11, like I said in my halftime review, was absolutely perfect. I think Ugarte was man of the match for Manchester United. He won everything and kept the ball rolling, ticking, didn't try to do too many fancy things. Even United were on the ball. They had good possession and they created the best chances of the game. I feel like Hoyland should have scored in that first half. I said his chance. He didn't look ready. He didn't look set. He went near post, and Alisson is big. His first touch, control it with your left, bring it in, and slot it in with your right foot. And Maguire, I do think Xerxes' pass though he could have done better. Let it roll on the floor. The last chance. If he rolls it on the floor, Maguire has a better chance of hitting it because now it's bouncing and it just goes high. And who knows? He looked slightly offside, but now we don't even get to check it. But United could have won it. So many chances created. There was also the cross that Daulo had to Ahmad, where I said if it's lower, then maybe Ahmad has a tap in. But because it went high, Ahmad had to adjust his body. It was behind him, didn't even end up as a shot on goal. So impressive performance by Manchester United. Very impressed. I won't lie. Everyone did their job. Tackles were flying in. Maguire, absolutely amazing. You could see the passion was flying through his veins. He was flying into tackles, putting his foot in, getting stuck in. So defensively proud. That was a proud performance by Maguire. Proud performance by De Ligt as well. Even when Euro came on, I was questioning whether or not you make subs at this point in time during the game. Last 10 minutes, it's a heated game. It's intense. It's end to end. And Amran brought on Euro, and Euro then went to make that tackle on Darwin Núñez with the last Liverpool counter. Absolutely, I would say perfect performance by Amran. I think he was so close to getting the win, but Liverpool came back. Of course, we know that United went 1-0 up with the goal by Martinez. He just smashed it in once he got his chance. Absolutely a fantastic goal. And then Cody Gakpo as well. He sat De Ligt down, literally sat the lift down and then hit it in the top corner, top bended, and then Liverpool turned it around with the penalty. Was the penalty unfair? I don't know, but I think if it's consistently applied that his arm is in an unnatural position, yes, proximity is not okay, but let's be more consistent. So they did say they're going to be punishing handballs for this season, and I do think that arm being in such an unnatural position, it was okay to give the penalty because then everyone cries if it's not, and it's questions of what's handball, what's not. It was close, but I mean, his arm was flying. So I think I'm okay with that penalty being given. I don't think necessarily United were robbed, but with VAR, it could have went the other way. But I think it's not a robbery. I think that was a pen. Salah slots it in. Onana could have gotten it. He was close, but I think there was too much power. And then Ahmad rescues a point for Manchester United. Literally won the game for United at City with an assist, making the penalty, and then scoring the winning goal. And this time he comes up clutch yet again. This is why Ahmad is loved by the United boys. Absolutely perfect performance by Manchester United. I think they were so close to getting the win. I was disappointed in Liverpool, but you could see they were shell-shocked a little bit. Manchester United dominated the ball as well. I mean, not in terms of possession, but they had much more than they were supposed to get at Anfield, especially away. I do think they had a good share of the possession. They kept it well. I thought Bruno today was amazing. I think we need to give him his props when his props is due. He's been getting a lot of stick. He's had red cards, but he came back, created so many chances. I believe he might have got an assist for Martinez's goal. Hopefully that was him. But his performance all around today was absolutely ridiculous. He was perfect. Yes, he loses the ball here and there, but that comes with the nature of his play, right? But this time he created way more than he lost the ball. He calmed the situation down. He played like a leader today. He wasn't moaning too much. You could see in the first minute or the first few minutes, he was telling De Ligt when Cody Gakpo got that chance and then he hit it wide. He tried to side foot it. I think Gakpo by the way, should have went with his left foot. You have more control when you're trying to dink something. You're on the left hand side, then rather using your right foot and going on the outside of the foot because it's always going wide. So maybe he could have went with his left foot. It would have been more on target. But you could see Bruno was telling the look to stay concentrated, to stay focused. You don't want to mess up the plan. And they went into halftime at 0-0, and they were, like I said, the better team. So impressed by that performance by Manchester United. Much improved from Monday in a short space of time. Emren did do the work. They got the basics right, and I do think that's probably, besides the Man City game, their best performance this season. Even besides the Everton 4-0 and all those other games, this was probably their best performance apart from the City game. So thoroughly impressed, I would say. Can they keep it up? They go to Arsenal next, another difficult game. I do think still that Arsenal probably win their game, but if United are playing anything like they played against City and they played against Liverpool, they definitely could get something from the game. But with that being said, I have to give respect and apologize. I'm so sorry, United, for the disrespect. I just thought with the period that you're going through and the moment that you're going through, there was no chance that you had against the best team in the league and in the Champions League, the best team in Europe this season, but you've proved us all wrong. What a performance, so many positives to take from that. And Emren, you give him time, maybe he works something with Manchester United. Maybe he comes good. But yeah, with all the decisions that he's made, I do think Emren had a great performance again at a very difficult away ground. With that being said, that's my video. Please subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. What do you think? For me, I do think, it's not a win. It's not necessarily a win, so we can't be up in arms and say Manchester United were amazing and they did all of that. They were good enough. They were great. They deserved a point at least, but it's not a win. So, it could have been better. I do think if they take their chances, it could have been better. Disappointing by Liverpool. I think this result also keeps the title race just barely alive. Especially after yesterday, it keeps it barely alive. If Liverpool, assuming they win their game in hand, that's 9 points, but maybe with a little bit of pressure away at Goodison. It's a derby, it's a rivalry. We know Liverpool lost the league. They lost out on the league last season at Goodison. We know the famous chant by the Everton fans, you lost the league at Goodison, because they lost 2-0 there during the title race. So it's not like every game is a given. It's not 3 points everywhere. So assuming they win that, that's 9 points. It's very difficult for, let's say, Arsenal to catch up, because I only see Arsenal realistically being in the title race. But 6 points right now is not too bad, right? It's doable. It's been done before by City, but, it's Arsenal. So let's see what happens. United go to Arsenal next. That will also be another fabulous game. But that was a brilliant game of football for the neutrals. I am so impressed with Manchester United's performance, especially with just what's been going on with their club. So to put in a performance like that, it's a performance that the fans should be proud of. Please subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's match day.
Who will be there? Do you care though? Who will be there? you